When it comes to the film industry today, it seems like all anyone wants to talk about is
AI.
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 The AI boom has come to the entertainment industry, and the tech is being used for far more than just changing faces.
over the past few years, generative artificial intelligence has gone from an amusing novelty to a widely used, powerful storytelling tool, used by hobbyists, amateurs, and professionals alike.
Just mistakes. What? Is there something wrong with my hair?
But not everyone is a fan, as seen in a plethora of fiery online commentary.
This is nothing exciting. It's nothing new. It's the laziest, cheapest form of movie making or, I guess shorts producing possible. It doesn't get worse than this.
No, I actually don't care if you're just one person, don't know how to draw, don't have free time, and don't have money to hire someone. Boo-hoo! You just described the life of like 99.9% of artists when they first start out. But I can't make my thing if I don't use L, skill issue, ratioed, cry about it.
Disney has abandoned its partnership with OpenAI in what feels like a bit of a, oh good, perhaps nature is healing kind of way. But then, at the same time, a series about sexy fruit people called Fruit Love Island is popping off on TikTok, hitting 3 million followers in like 10 days of posting. So perhaps nature is not healing. Perhaps nature is on fire. Perhaps, as the medium youngs say, we are cooked.
So isn't AI just giving more access to artistic tools? And that's the thing. I don't think you can call this thing a tool for art.
But the internet is filled with machine-made art. Do I sound mad? I mean, I am mad. I know it's not cool to admit that you're mad, but I'm just gonna say I'm mad.
Media depictions
Yeah, man, she right. AI is bullshit. Yeah. Yeah.
and even public speeches.
Tonight we are celebrating people, not AI. Because animation, yeah, it's more than a prompt. It's an art form and it needs to be protected. Am I right? Am I right?
To many critics, the AI filmmaker is but a bad faith grifter, aiming to steal work, take jobs, and cut corners simply by lazily typing a few prompts into a machine.
The only difference is now there's no human beings involved in it at all, aside from like Darren Aronofsky just chopping away at his keyboard for a couple of minutes here, typing in some prompts.
Is typing a prompt into a robot really creating art? This is just telling someone on Fiverr what you want and they make it for you, and then you say you made it. No, you didn't.
I firmly do not think that entering prompts into an AI, into a Google DeepMind or whatever they're using, like trying to use prompts in order to generate an image that you want. If you just say, I need to see a dude from 1776 saying these words, that to me does not make you an artist. That to me does not say, oh, you know anything about actual art.
But while simply typing one prompt may produce this, creating a complete short film or feature takes a lot more creativity, skill, ingenuity, and craft. In this video, we pull back the curtain and take a closer look at all the work and all the steps that really go into creating an AI-assisted movie. There's a reason why the highest quality AI videos are often short sequences or trailers. There are many ways to make an AI video. But as most AI filmmakers quickly learn, maintaining consistency, control, simplicity, and quality equal to that of a traditional Hollywood film are major challenges when creating AI movies. And achieving a polished, efficient level of each comes with a price. In this video, we are going to explain the most cost-effective way to make an AI movie, while maintaining the most control over the finished work. And we're going to do it by taking a look behind the scenes of the AI short film Tradwife from Art in Tale. We'll take a look at the entire process, including how the movie's images were created, animated, and edited to maintain the most consistency and the most cinematic look possible. And we'll start our journey at the very first stage of the process, pre-production. An AI film begins with an idea. Often it's a simple idea, like a word or a concept. In the case of Tradwife, the idea was simply a parody of the Tradwife social media trend. From there, the filmmaker brainstorms the details of the story. When the story is fully fleshed out, the AI filmmaker may write a screenplay. Some AI filmmakers don't use a written script at all, but for others, it can be helpful to have a very clear idea of what will be done and said during the movie. This keeps the director focused and on track during the entire process. Once the script is written, the AI director goes through the entire screenplay and creates a shot list. This document is a log of every unique shot in the story, including camera angles and description. It becomes the backbone of the entire project. Each shot gets a label, which will prove to be very important during the next steps. Now that the AI filmmaker knows every shot and angle needed to tell the story, they can begin creating the visuals that will drive the story. They start with a character sheet. Every AI filmmaker knows that maintaining the same character between image generations is one of generative AI's most frustrating pain points. But a well-made character sheet helps guide the AI generator in the right direction. For every character in the film, the AI filmmaker uses an AI image generator to create a realistic headshot, a profile, and a full-body image of every character in costume. This step of the process can feel like casting, as the AI director must sift through a variety of interesting options before choosing a perfect fit, almost like they are holding auditions. These days, most AI generators have a character reference feature that allows the AI filmmaker to input the character sheet as a reference, ensuring the output resembles the person the director had in mind for the part. Organization is very important. Like all Art in Tale films, each of the images and assets for Tradwife are organized in digital folders, one for each type of asset. This is where the character reference sheets are stored. One of the biggest mistakes new AI filmmakers make is not ensuring their images look like professional films. Traditional cinematic films encompass a distinctive blend of lighting, framing, camera quality, and color grading that signals to audiences that they are watching a professional film. Too often, however, AI image generators rely heavily on the character reference sheet and produce images with non-cinematic lighting, framing, and color grading. While there is a growing list of new tools aimed at helping AI filmmakers generate more cinematic-looking images, the most common technique, and the one used by Art in Tale for Tradwife, is the style reference technique. With this method, the director prompts an AI image generator to create a 4-panel style reference for the genre and look of their film. This reference image is later used during the production phase to generate images with a consistent color grading and lighting. The final step in the pre-production process is the scenic design. Using the style reference image, the AI director prompts an AI image generator to create empty sets. These will serve as the settings for the story's characters and action. Sometimes the director wants multiple angles of the same set. Fortunately, there are lots of online tools that help them do this. The final sets are then stored in the digital project folder. We now move on to the production phase, where the AI movie's actual shots are created and then animated into video clips. Working from the shot list created in the pre-production stage, the AI filmmaker attempts to generate an image of every shot on the list using an AI image generator. The director writes numerous prompts that must not only describe the shot's action, but also the camera angle, look, and feel. To keep things consistent, the director includes the character reference and style references from earlier. This step can be long and frustrating, as AI generators may not always get things right. It often takes several days, different AI image generation services, and numerous attempts to get all of the shots needed for the final movie. Sometimes, even the most powerful AI generators struggle to create the perfect image with all the details that the AI filmmaker needs for the final movie. And so, oftentimes, images must be edited. This can be done with AI editing tools or manually with image editing tools like Photoshop. Once all the images are created, edited, and given a file name referencing the shot list, the AI filmmaker is left with a visual storyboard of sorts. It's now time to animate the storyboard, turning all of the shots into video clips that will then be spliced together to create scenes in the final film. In this phase, the AI filmmaker inputs the images into an AI video generator to turn them into videos with action. This is where the script and the shot list come in handy. One thing that is very important to note: depending on the script, budget, audio preferences, and the AI video generation platform used, there are a number of ways an AI filmmaker can approach the video generation phase. While most standard AI video generation tools allow users to create only one shot at a time, some services now allow users to create a single video clip that contains multiple shots in just one generation. Some services also allow creators to add audio and voiceover natively in the generated clip. But these services are quite costly, especially considering that the results are not always ideal, wasting credits along the way. In this video, we will focus on the two different video generation methods used for Tradwife, which are far more affordable. In the first technique, the director creates clips for only the scenes that either have no dialogue or must contain some specific action. Scenes simply featuring characters talking are saved for later. With this method, none of the generated clips have audio or vocals. Because there is no audio, any vocals must be added later in the process. Just like with creating the images, The video prompts must be detailed enough so that the AI generator produces the desired results. This is harder than it looks. Meanwhile, the director must keep an eye on the number of credits being used to create the clips. Each bad generation means more credits wasted. And all the action clips are created, it's time to add the voices. While some tools allow AI filmmakers to generate clips with voices built into the clip, that approach is often costly, inconsistent, and of poor audio quality. Videos made with this approach often have a distorted, high-pass sound.
I'm retired now. I don't drive nearly as much as I used to, so why on earth am I still paying so much for car insurance?
Art in Tale uses a different approach, choosing to dub the videos with separate, pre-generated audio. With this approach, the AI filmmaker uses an AI audio generator service. This involves browsing the service's library of voices and finding the perfect match for each character. Once the perfect voices are found, several pieces of dialogue from the script are added to the generator. It may take several iterations to achieve a convincing, natural sound. The entire process can take several days just for a 10 to 15 page script. When all the dialogue has been generated, it's time to sync the audio with the video. Achieving the perfect lip sync is yet another challenging task in the AI filmmaking process. There are a couple ways to do it. Attempting to add vocals to an already moving clip often produces unnatural results.
Tired? Done? With what?
Most AI lip-syncing tools work better when the input is a still image. Thus, Art in Tale has found that the best technique is to use AI avatar lip-syncing tools, which are designed to animate and lip-sync still images and headshots. Of course, this approach works only with scenes in which the speaking character's face is clearly facing the camera, like a headshot, and when the character is not moving much. For scenes in which the character must perform an action, a different technique is used. A video clip is generated of the character performing the required action and moving their lips slightly. Later, a lip-syncing tool is used to add the audio to the video. Adding audio to the video instead of animating and adding audio to an image produces a less natural result.
This is not our usual stuff.
So this method is avoided and used only when a scene or character requires action. After several days of lip-syncing, all of the clips needed to make the movie have finally been generated and stored. It's now time to edit the film. For this stage, the AI filmmaker uses a video editing program to splice the clips together and create the final film. Any editor will do. It's often helpful to refer to the script. Once all the clips are arranged in sequence according to the script, it's now time to add the sound. Sound effects, known as Foley sound, are obtained via a sound effects library and then added to the project where needed. Once the film has been enhanced with sound effects, the director gets to work on the musical score. Most Art in Tale films create scores using an AI audio generator. First, The AI filmmaker prompts the generator to create an instrumental theme song that encapsulates the spirit of the film. It can take several attempts to find the right one. The AI filmmaker then uses the AI audio generator to deconstruct the main theme song in order to extract various abstract pieces from the song. These isolated bits are then used in the film as risers, drones, and hits that accompany the final score.
It's better. Okay.
Hey, Ginny, relax.
It may take numerous iterations to generate a collection of sounds needed for a complete dramatic score. Now, it's time to add the finishing touches. With the clips all in place, the sound effects well timed to the actions, and the music added, the AI filmmaker gives the film several quality assurance passes in order to normalize the audio, fix any color grading issues, and add additional graphics and effects. In the interest of transparency, every Art in Tale film begins with a graphical disclaimer and ends with a credit roll, revealing all of the AI tools used in the process. An attention-grabbing poster image is created with editing software or AI tools in order to add to social media thumbnails and to the very beginning of the video to serve as a default splash image. Finally, the entire film goes through an upscaler, allowing a project that was originally made up of clips in 720 resolution to be shown in a resolution of up to 4K. And with that, the entire film is complete. It started as an idea, but a month or two, hundreds of credits, and countless hours later, we have an AI short film. As you can see, creating cinematic AI movies is more than just typing a prompt into a generator. The reality is that most AI filmmakers, just like independent filmmakers, animators, and Hollywood directors, are more often than not simply everyday human people with ideas and stories they want to tell. Like any storytelling craft, making an AI film takes creativity, writing skills, editing ability, and vision. And with the advent of generative AI technology, more and more creators and innovators who could only dream of telling their stories and bringing them to a screen can now make their dreams a reality. And we hope this video has shown you how. Thanks for joining us on this behind-the-scenes look at the emerging craft of AI filmmaking beyond the trailer.